Alright, another year, another Project for Awesome. This is my video nominating the Against Malaria Foundation. For those of you who don't know, the Project for Awesome is an initiative set up by John and Hank Green that helps to raise money for amazing charities. Much as its name would imply, the Against Malaria Foundation targets the problem of malaria. Malaria is a terrible disease which kills roughly 400,000 people each and every year. 70% of those it kills are children under the age of 5, and it is the #1 killer in the world of pregnant women. People contract malaria from mosquitoes, and so one of the best ways to prevent people from getting the disease is to protect them from getting bit in the first place. The Against Malaria Foundation distributes insecticide-treated bed nets, which hang over people's sleeping areas while they sleep. The nets are treated with insecticide so that when mosquitoes land on these nets, it not only protects the individuals who are sleeping, but kills the mosquitoes and thereby protects other people as well. And due in no small part to the use of these nets, global malaria rates between 2000 and 2015 have dropped 37%. Over the same period, deaths from malaria have dropped 60%. Collectively, interventions targeting malaria have collectively saved roughly 6 million lives between 2000 and 2015. And so it's crucial that we build on this progress from the last few years and work towards universal bed net coverage. This is even more crucial given current reports that malaria is actually on the rise internationally and that we've fallen behind on our distribution goals. Fighting back against malaria is where you and the Against Malaria Foundation come into the picture. For about $2.50, you can provide a bed net through AMF that will hang over the sleeping areas of up to 2 people. And AMF provides these nets in a manner that's incredibly transparent and efficient. 100% of the money that you or I give to AMF goes directly to funding nets, and they partner with local groups on the ground in order to ensure the efficient allocation of these bed nets. Their operations are so effective that for about $3,500, you can save a life from malaria through AMF. GiveWell, an independent charity evaluator which looks to identify the most effective charities, has nominated the Against Malaria Foundation as their top pick for the last several years. And so the reason I'm nominating the Against Malaria Foundation is not just because it's a great charity, but because it's arguably one of the best charities out there. As I said, bed nets are so effective that if we give about $3,500 to the Against Malaria Foundation, we can save a life from malaria. That means if the Against Malaria Foundation is nominated again this year for Project for Awesome, we'll collectively be saving over half a dozen lives from malaria. And that's awesome. If you want to know more about what I talked about in this video or want to know more about AMF and effective charities, check the links in the description below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and don't forget to be awesome.